welcome Kyle Seraphin for coming tonight. Thank you.
It is my pleasure. Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, and we kind of started chatting at spaces that Mario is doing and Tara Bull.
Yep.
Yeah, and I have met some really wonderful people there, and you're one of them. So thank you for coming on the show.
So happy to be here. Yeah, let's rumble. Let's see what's
go
going
right
on, right?
So you're a whistleblower for the FBI. Gosh, I mean,
Right.
there's a lot of agencies to blow the whistle on, right? But FBI, DOJ, that's gnarly. So could you kind of start us from the audience from the beginning and tell them what you exposed and what that's about?
Sure. So very specifically, I exposed an email that I referred to as a memo, and the DOJ corrected me and said it's an email, which is funny. It was coming from a guy named Carlton Peoples, who is the assistant director of counterterrorism for the FBI as of last year. And it was detailing that the FBI would be using a threat tag. People can think of that as like a hashtag. It's an easy way to identify intel inside of our systems. And the threat tag was EDU officials, which has been famous now because Jim Jordan went public with it. And I was one of two people that exposed this email to Congress. Essentially, my allegation was very specific, which is that there's a possibility and maybe even a probability that the attorney general committed perjury when he testified in Congress 5 days before this email came out, stating that the FBI would not be using counterterrorism resources or Patriot Act tools to go after parents at school board meetings. And so it's pretty straightforward when the assistant director of counterterrorism is sending you an email saying that to all employees and letting us know that we're going to be doing these things and we're looking for the federal nexus and so on. It was co-signed by the assistant director of criminal division, whose name escapes me at this point, but it was written by counterterrorism. And so, it has no business being in the counterterrorism space. So I brought that to Congress amongst a couple other things. And then I just kept doing it. So I've done a couple of other sort of whistleblower activities since.